A man suddenly found an easy way to make money. All he had to do was pretend to be blind. He could sit at the entrance of a temple and legally beg for money, earning 3 times more than everyone else. Even when crossing the street, kind strangers would help him. On top of that, he could live for free in government-provided housing thanks to his blind status. But that wasn't the limit of what he could do. He used his job as a pianist to visit people's homes and play the piano. Since no one would ever suspect a blind man, he often overheard many private secrets from wealthy housewives. However, he had no idea that his act would soon become the biggest mistake of his life. One day, as usual, he went to play piano for the birthday of a wealthy man's wife. But when she opened the door, she seemed unwilling to let him in and claimed he might have gotten the time wrong. Jack had already received a deposit from the rich man, and after finishing the performance, he was supposed to receive a large remaining payment. There was no way he had the wrong time. As they argued, the noise caught the attention of a neighbor. The woman clearly didn't want to attract more attention, so she finally let him inside. After making sure Jack was truly blind, she allowed him to start playing the piano. But after only a few chords, he was shocked by what he saw. A body was lying in the living room. Now he understood why she hadn't wanted to let him in. He couldn't show any reaction, so he calmly said he needed to use the bathroom. As he walked past the living room to stay convincing as a blind man, he deliberately stepped in the blood on the floor. He thought going into the bathroom would help him calm down, but he didn't expect the worst part to be there. The killer was hiding right behind him, holding a gun. Jack was so terrified he barely dared to breathe, afraid of exposing himself and becoming the next victim. Fortunately, his bladder was actually full, so nothing seemed suspicious to the killer. When he returned and walked past the living room again, he finally realized the body on the floor was the wealthy man himself. Even though he was overwhelmed with fear, he continued playing the piano, trying to stay calm, while the woman pretended she was attempting to contact her husband. And this was a scene from the movie Andhadhun.